In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the window regulator on your Ford Focus. This part will be inside of the door. Let's get started. Using a small pick, we're going to pop off the little plastic piece. Using a T15, remove the screw behind the cap. Using a plastic trim tool, we're going to remove the trim piece. Pull the handle open and pull the trim down. Remove the connectors for the switches. There's a push button right here. Push on that, pull it straight out. On the window switch, it'll be the same thing. Push on the tabs, remove the connectors, remove the trim piece. Using a trim tool, we're going to pop off the cover for the mirror. Pop it off in the back first, then push it forward. We're going to have one connector. Using a right angle pick, we're going to get in between the connector and the locking tab. Pop the connector out. This is the little tab that we're trying to get unhooked. Using a T15 bit, we're going to go around the door card and remove the 5 screws. There's 3 on this outside and then 2 on the inside. And 2 on the bottom. Pop off the handle trim using a plastic trim tool. Get it under the handle, pop the clip. Using a 1/4 inch socket, remove the 2 screws. Pull the panel out in this back left side. Pull straight up and remove the door card. Using a trim tool, pop the clips. We're going to unhook it off of the last one and remove the foam. Pop the door handle off. Pop it back, let it hang. Remove the plastic harness stays. There's 2 more located on the right side. Using a 6mm socket, remove the 4 screws for the speaker. Pull the speaker down. On the back side right here, you're going to find a tab for the connector. Push on the tab, pull the connector off, and remove the speaker. Go around and remove the vapor barrier from the door. I'm going to use a razor blade to help me remove the vapor barrier. Just cutting the black butyl tape. Go around the whole door and remove the vapor barrier. If you disconnect the vapor barrier from the whole right side and leave it just on this left side, you'll have plenty of room for the job. Connect the window switch connector. Roll the window up or down so it's in a position that you are able to get both of these bolts. Remove the connector for the window motor. Push on the top tab and pull straight back. Using a 10mm socket, remove the bolt for the glass. You do not need to fully remove these, just get them loose. There's one more on the other side. Pull the window glass up. Pull it all the way to the top. Then we'll use some painter's tape and tape the window up so while we're working inside of the door it doesn't fall on us. 2 or 3 pieces should be plenty. Using an 8mm socket, remove the 5 bolts. Pinch the plastic connector. Pull it through the door. Remove the regulator and motor assembly. Remove the assembly. Using a T30 bit, remove the 3 screws for the window motor. Turn the motor to the side and lift straight up. Install the motor. Twist it into position and get your bolt started. Snug them down. And it's ready to go back into the car. Install the regulator assembly into the vehicle. Line up the holes and go around and get all the bolts started. Go around and snug down all of the bolts. Install the connector for the window motor. Push until you hear a click. If you don't hear a click, give it a pull. Make sure it's locked on. Hold the window. As you hold the window, remove the tape. Pull the glass down and get it installed into the regulator. Make sure it's seated in the front and rear. Using a 10mm socket, snug down the bolts. Replace the vapor barrier. Be sure that your handle is going through. Install the handle into the door. Start in the back. Hinge it in, and then click it in the front. If you're having trouble getting the vapor barrier to stick, you can get extra butyl tape or use a waterproof tape and go around the outside. Install the speaker. Push until you hear a click. If you don't hear a click, give it a pull. Make sure it's locked on. Install the speaker into the door. Get the screws started by hand. Snug the bolts down. Remove the window switch connectors. Install the plastic stays for the harness. Pull the small harness over and snap in the 2 plastic stays. Install the plastic clips. Install the foam. Get the top left started. Get the right clips lined up. And then twist it down. Clip them into place. Install the door card. Make sure that your harnesses are coming through the door. Drop the door card onto the door and pull it around. Go around the door card and install all of the screws. Install the connector for the mirror switch. We're going to install this front first and then swivel the back into place. Install the screws for the handle. Install the trim piece. There will be this little L at the top. That'll go in first. Then it'll swivel down and click into place. Install the connectors. Push until you hear a click. If you don't hear a click, give it a pull. Make sure it's locked on. Install the connector for the door lock. Pull the handle open. And install the trim piece. It'll click into place. Install the screw for the trim piece behind the handle. Install the plastic plug, and you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.